That baby's going. We're live. We're live. The fires are raging now. Tubers and footers. They were down there messing with it. It was still hot. And now it's a kicking.
Uh-oh.
Ugh, that was black. Richie, hey, Joe. Nope, it just went off. It just started kicking off. They were out there pushing it around, and apparently the coals in there were still hot. And it's just kicking off. Let's see if I can raise this any higher. There you go. Probably tires or diesel. Hey, Donald. Yeah, I don't know. That's all just, ugh. Yep, that's all wood. It's all spruce and all that gnarliness from clearing the banks. That is black smoke coming out of there. Yeah, it's hot this time. Let me see if I can zoom in for you here. It's 20 degrees out there. Oh, it's almost 30 degrees. We're cranking up. It's a heat wave. It's a heat wave. Let me see. You guys can see the little birdies on the windowsill. And Squirrely's over here behind that. Oh, he just went up the tree. He's like, what is happening out there? Squirrely's up on his little, next to the birdhouse over there. God, that is just black. Ugh. That doesn't look good. Annual snowfall there at the cabin. Hey, Flat Rock. Whoops. 60 to 70 in Crystal River. Wow. Is that a downy woodpecker on the bird feeder right now? Yeah. This wasn't supposed to go off. This wasn't supposed to happen right now. But it's been burning inside that pit, inside all of that. And so when they started moving it around, yep, this guy's down there wandering around. See the Brodies out there? I don't know if you guys can see Squirrely sitting right there, watching the fire. Hey, Squirrely. Man, this would have been awesome at night. All those spruce trees. With all that tarry mess that comes out of them. You make glue with it, huh, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
I got Dad here still. Yeah, the icicles are melting. I don't know if you guys can see. They're dripping. Drippy, drippy, drippy. They're melting. It's a heat wave. Squirrely's still sitting right there. Hey, Flat Rock. Donald. Welcome. The fire decided to kick itself off. They were down there plowing, moving the brush around, and they stirred it up enough that it said, oh, hey, yeah, this is what we're supposed to do, right? Yeah, they were down there messing around, and that thing just flared up. Burning, burning, burning. Funny. Oh, Corley is just watching. Yep, Richie, Dad is still here right next to me. I'm sitting right here watching the bonfires. My body hasn't quite recovered enough to go fart around out there. Oh, hey. Eric, what's up? We're out there cutting down all the dead trees down by, because it's easier to get them out off the hill and drag them across the frozen lake, than trying to get them out in the summertime. So you will probably watch them dragging big giant logs, well, Alaska size logs, by. They're hooking them up over there, just right there. There they go. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Hauling the firewood away. Yay. Yep, Dad's here. You can watch over. Watch out for. Hey, Christina. How you doing? What time is it? It's 1. Oh my God. Yeah.
1:15.
It's 1. It's almost 1:15. Hey, Polly. It's still early way up here up north. In the frozen north. North. Gotta say it with the F. North. See how long this burns for. Until it decides it doesn't want to burn anymore. Have I had Dad out doing wood knocks? Nope, haven't had him out yet. Can you see Squirrely? He's on top of the bird feeder now. Little Quirly. He's so cute. Goofy little guy. Yeah, we didn't plan on the fire kicking off, and the guys were down there moving. Look at Quirly. The guys were down there moving the brush around, and there was still enough heat and coals in there that once they got more oxygen, it just poof, kicked up again. So they just pulled the side-by-side out away from it, backed off, and off it went. And here we are. We weren't going to do this. This was not a planned event. But you can see there's so much snow and ice that's up on the pile. So they were trying to knock it all, you know, break it up and move it around. They did the other night. They went in and took a chainsaw and went through a bunch of it, but yeah, Polly, diligent keepers of the fire. Yeah, they are pyros. They were so bummed last night. Joe was just mad last night that it wasn't going off. How big is this lake? How big would you estimate this lake is, Dad?
10 acres.
Yeah, that's about right. It's a pretty decent sized lake. It's deep, too. It's always my fault, Polly. It's always my fault. Pond size. Yeah, it's not a big lake. It's not that small of a one either, though. It's just the right amount. Look at Squirrely over there digging. Like a dork. Digging in the snow. He's down here by the... Oh my goodness. Stocked with fish. We've got pike in there. It's the only thing that'll live in that lake. And they are vicious. Someone pulled a 36-incher out of there this summer. Yeah, you could go out there and ice fish. Yeah, there's access. There's a trail. That's where I walk, along that trail. There's a little trail that goes along the other side of the lake there. And that's usually where I'm walking around. Well, the neighbors come to check out the fire. Nice fire, guys. Yes, Eric, those pike are vicious. Man, they are quite the fighters. It was so funny. Joe is a little. Hey, Texas Jack. Joe was a little guy. He was about, I don't know, maybe 3 years old. And we took the canoes out and then portaged to the other lake, because there's another lake right out over there. Anyhow, so we portaged over to the other lake, and while we were messing around with the other kayaks, little Joe had the fishing pole in his hands, and it was just like the lure was just barely dangling off of it. There wasn't enough line, there was, just barely enough line, the length of the rod, anyhow, so he's just jigging it in the water, like do 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 do, as we were turned around you know, messing with the kayaks. And all of a sudden we hear this just horrendous splashing. And so we, of course, flip around, and there's Jojo, little Jojo, with this gigantic pike on the rod. It was so funny. Oh gosh, that thing was massive. Don't mind the guys down there being dangerous. What do you get when you have a bunch of pyros get together? There's some info. Dad's Lake in Michigan. I caught a 30-inch while fishing. Oh. Yeah, they're big. Yeah, and they're vicious. They got all those teeth. Big old teefies.
When you bought this place, you told me there was no fish in it.
Yeah. That's what we were told.
I went down there and caught a bunch of little pikes, and Jojo caught a big one.
So how's everybody doing today? Look, now it's already pizzling out again. See? Yeah, even the little ones fight hard. Yeah. See the little chickadee on the windowsill. Here they come. More brush. Those are a bunch of the limbs off the other trees. They tore out the dock this fall. Yeah, Beady Beady. Little birdie birdies. Alright, Polly. Have a good day. Not much happening here. This thing kicked off. I said, oh boy. It's probably going to die out here again. It seems to have that. It gets raging for a bit, and then it says, yeah, I'm done. Well, here comes the neighbors wanting to get in on this fun. Oh, he's just right in the flames. He's a honey badger. He don't care. Oh, here comes a push into the pile. See you later, Joe. Have a good one, y'alls. We're just down there. Look, he is in, he's standing in the pile where it was just flaming. Oh, that's funny. squirrely went. Aw, where'd it go? Oh, there he is. Shmeemy, shmeemy. Lots of birdies. Not much else happening up here. Not a whole hells of a lot. I'm just taking it easy, recovering myself. Wow. It's pretty persistent down there. I don't know if you can see him working on that pile. Looks like he's pushing, trying to use that one log to dump the other ones into the fire there. Yeah, he's just working the other ones off the pile into there. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, this was totally unexpected. We didn't plan on this. This was a completely unplanned event. They were down there moving the pile around, and it kicked off. Oh, Richie. Ooh. Sending good healing vibes to you. Good luck with your surgery tomorrow. Good luck. Oh. My bile duct used to seal closed, completely shut. I've had over 4 stents in there. It's gnarly. No good. No, not a fun time. That shit hurts. So sorry to hear that, Richie. Good luck tomorrow, bud. Well, looks like the fire has fizzled and pizzled itself back out again. It was fun while it lasted. I mean, it's still got flames. It's still going, but it's not a bonfire. It's just a fire. We're down there throwing all the brush into the center. No, we didn't. We were thinking it must have been a we had two different ones that flew by. So we're not sure if one was an owl and one was a flying squirrel. Oh wow, Richie. I have to wash hands. No, I got a washer and dryer in the cabin. Oh, Richie, yeah, you've had 2 stints. Whew. Good luck. Oh, that stuff is so painful. Well, it looks like Joe's getting disgruntled down there with the fire again. He's not impressed. You can tell by the way he's flinging and the way he's walking off. They're not happy. Yeah. I don't know, but it did bring up a good topic of discussion last night when he got snarky with me. Even though he is 19, he's still my son, and he still must show respect to his mother. So I'm not one that's going to create a big scene. So afterwards we had a nice discussion as a family. He's a good kid. Big heart. But a lot of times our tone of voice, you know, even when we're upset, the tone of voice comes across as very rude. And, you know, that is very off-putting. You know, we are trying to raise a good man, you know, that participates in society. What are they looking at down there? Jake's got his camera out. They're filming something. Yeah, Sharon, you're right. Boy, they do get cocky. But, you know, as parents, it's like our job to kind of straighten them back out, right? Before we send them out into the world. And he's out into the world. You know, but we always still have to keep him in check, you know. I think respect is important. It's very important. You know, even when you're having a rough time, or, you know, when I'm having a rough time, I have to constantly make sure I'm not lashing out at others. You know, and it's hard because, you know, sometimes it's just tough. Yeah, April, May, it starts melting. Yeah, by May, you can get in the lake. Yep, Sharon, it's a tough job. You know, it's not easy, that's for sure. You know, and we went from a 3,000 square foot home to this tiny little cabin. You know, we invaded Dad. And, you know, then the leukemia kicked in, so we haven't really had a chance to get our life straightened back out. We're just, you know, kind of going through the motions until my blood work is, because I have to get my blood work checked every 3 months. It's annoying and unnerving, but hopefully we'll be moving to 6 months here soon, and then eventually, you know, on a yearly basis. So, you know, we've had so many projects going, and things getting, you know, waylaid and projects taking over. Yeah. Can't back out or stop. Gotta keep going. Oh my gosh. I think it's gonna start up again. Do you guys see that little flame? Get back this way. Oh, now it died down. It's just an ember. Ooh. Ooh. Mangrove snapper salad, mashed pots, mac and cheese. Oh, yum. Sounds nummy, Richie. Yeah, because after tomorrow, you're going to be on a liquid diet for a while, right? If I remember that. Remember those days? I don't know. So much has changed in the medical field, yet so much has not changed and gotten worse. Oh my gosh, the icicles are melting and coming apart. Not gonna have any more icicles. Alright, tubies and footers. Well, it looks like the fire has died down. Not much happening. I don't know. We'll see. If it kicks off again tonight, I'll let y'alls know. Not much happening now. I don't want to take up your day watching smoke. Watching smoke flow from the pile. Yeah, we were watching it there when it kicked off, and I thought, it's not going to go, and then it just kept going and going. Jakers called and said, hey, you might want to start filming, because it's kicking off. Unexpected. We're going to whittle this pile down. What is this, the bonfire part 10?
Spontaneous combustion.
Oh, jeez. That's all we need. Kaboof! Be awesome to watch. Right on, Danny. What's happening, Danny? I'm going to join you. Yeah, not much happening. Little chickadee's coming to chow down and drive the cat crazy. It's her catch and release system for cats, you know. They can sit there and act like they're attacking the bird, but they're not killing it, and they get their hunting skills still get honed. Hey kids, it's a disco in Alaska inferno. Polly, you're back. Well, it burned out, Polly. Oh, it's 4:30 there and been raining all day and hot. Well, I think it's almost. Let's see. I'm trying to get the time here. 1:30. 1:37. And it looks like we're at 30 degrees out there. We're having a heat wave. Heat wave, burning in my heat wave. Yeah, so the guys are gonna go out into the refuge today at some point, and knocking and poking around and looking for tracks and seeing what we can see. There is definitely something with those tree knock phenomenon. I don't know. I mean, there's a difference between a tree pop and a tree knock. But the trees definitely pop, and then there's these loud bam. Hey, Uncle Bones. Welcome. You know, and you sit out there and don't hear nothing, and then all of a sudden you start using some of these tactics. Oh, here comes a log. Start using some of these tactics, and then boom, the woods become alive. It's really intriguing. Yeah, we definitely got to get Dad out there to witness that phenomenon. Yeah. I know Jake and Joe were completely perplexed by it. It's definitely interesting. But, you know, there's so many factors. And so, like, trying to rule out factors or bring them all in to define all the factors is almost impossible. You know, you're looking at temperature, distance, you know, all sorts of different things. And what's cool is we go out spontaneously. So there's like, it's not like, okay, we're going to go out here and another blah, blah, and plan it. It's spontaneous. So the likelihood someone's out there waiting to mess with us is very slim to none. So we try and remove all these other little factors and things that you can control. But I haven't, you know, we haven't done any real documentation or, you know, like research is a serious thing, and observing is one thing, researching is something completely different, and then testing out theories is a whole other walk through the park. So depending on the different methods one wants to use. There should be a method to the madness, though. Yeah, I'm really, yeah, Polly, trying to keep it. That saying drives me nuts sometimes, but, you know, there's so much tension in the community as it is. But to go forward, you know, it's going to take a different perspective and a different approach. Sharon, Iron, how far from town are neighbors from your property? Well, the closest gas station is about how far away, Dad?
20 miles.
20 miles. And that's just a little gas station. And then Wasilla
21 miles to the nearest store.
Yeah, 21 miles to the nearest store, and then over
28 miles to Wasilla.
Yeah, 28 miles to Wasilla. So we're out here.
33 miles to Walmart.
Wow, that's interesting. You should know that. Exactly.
200 miles to hunting camp.
200 miles exactly to hunting camp from here. That's in Denali. Boy, they are bound and determined to get this thing going.
They're throwing in all those big logs in there.
Like that, it's good firewood they're putting in there. Like, okay, now they're putting their firewood in there. These guys are like, no, we're going to make this thing go. That's apparently what is happening. It's going to be a whole town effort. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. There's been, like, here we go. I'm going to open my fat mouth. Careful, tubers and footers. There's been a lot of people attacking one another in the community. And yes, asking questions and clarification is one thing. Opinions, that's something. But just straight up attacking.
Oh, here it comes. Here comes a big load of brush.
Uncalled for. And it's not helping anything. It's not helping anything. I think, you know, there's a lot of people that are making assumptions and judgments upon those assumptions, and they are wrong, and then they never come back and apologize or even admit that they were wrong. You know, and I tend to stand up for people being attacked. You know, I want to treat people like I want to be treated. The golden rules should still apply. I'm over 50 years old, but it still should apply. You know, I want to show my son by my actions, not just by my words. You know, it's like we had our son listen to us out of respect, not fear. There's a whole different dynamic that takes place. Joe's out there running the side by side with the plow. Jake is right there, and then we've got our neighbors down the road in the mix right there. Pretty awesome. But yeah, and then I watched Joe's video today. Well, these videos keep being unavailable until you reach 1,000 subs. Oh, no, I need to... They... I'm not doing that on purpose. They just load unavailable, and then I have to actually go in and make them available. And I just figured they weren't exciting enough that people would want to watch them. But if you guys want to watch them, I'll go ahead and make them available. Ow. Yeah, no, I'm not looking for any more subs or anything. I really, all I wanted to do was be able to go live. We can do that. Yeah. I just look at this as more of a way for me to document my life and what may happen with my time. All the effort that is going into this fire. It's crazy. Crazy. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people in the community that aren't out in the woods, and then they're sitting behind a desk making a lot of assumptions, and that's not helping anyone. That's certainly not helping the topic or the conversation go forward in any way. You know, trying out other people's methods, you know, that should be common practice within the group. You know, I think there's so many people that get just so dead set in their ways that their way is the only way, or their opinion's the only opinion that matters. And when you don't get the whole picture, you're missing out on so much more. Got it? Oh, here it goes again, Dad.
Taking off?
Yeah.
Yeah. All by its lonesome.
Yeah, I don't know, like I tried Patrick's methods when we went out there, and they worked. They produced results. Yeah, you're right, Pyro, and that, like, is that what we want to see in the community? People pulling back, backing off, stepping aside? You know, that's not helping anyone. It's actually making things worse, and it's stressing people out, you're right, and we could do so much better as a community. Not everyone is going to get along. It's like a business. When you have a business, do you think all of your employees are going to be best friends? Hell no. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. But there is a certain form of respect and maturity when you're at work that you display. You don't get into fights. You don't sit there and have pissing matches at work. You get the job done. I think there's a lot of people that have, nothing better to do than just sit there and criticize and bash other people. If you're tearing someone else down to make yourself appear smarter or intelligent or putting on airs in any way by tearing another person down, that's disturbing. And there's a lot of that taking place. There's so many that are sitting on these pedestals criticizing and condemning. Who cares if Peter Kane is a jackass? Who cares? He's entertaining. I think they hyper focus on things that don't matter in the bigger picture. Not here existing, and I'll enjoy the knowledge shared when I wake up in the middle of the night until, yeah, because there's a lot of times I am in so much pain and I just need something to get my mind off of the pain, or I will go insane. And so I'm looking at, watching videos and listening to different opinions and stuff, and there's so much ugliness that doesn't need to be there. It's not helping at all. It's actually hindering, because if people would actually work together more, we would get further in the field. I think it's important that we share knowledge. Yeah, I could just feel that when I was watching Joe's video today, and it it hurts my soul to see that kind of stuff. I do not like watching people hurt. And when it's inflicted knowingly by others, it's painful to watch. And I'm too outspoken to just stand by and let it happen. There's absolutely no way. It's like that guy that came on Joe's show, Alan. For whatever reason, he lied. And the bigger picture is, we have a lot of people in the world right now hurting. And they're lonely. And they don't have a group to reach out to. And so when they reach out to these communities, they're seeking something else internal. And who are we to just sit there and condemn them and ridicule them and make them feel even less as a person? Hey, Seven Pearls, welcome, hon. So glad you got out there. Oh, it was so beautiful. You guys didn't see that was going on down there. Sorry, you didn't see that. Nothing to see. There are just so many beautiful people in this community that care for one another and help one another. And that kind of stuff feels good. But look at Art Bell, Chuck Norrie, any of these great interviewers that would have these topics on that are just so damn fantastical. You're like, there's no way that person is telling the truth. They are absolutely out of their mind. But did Art Bell or Chuck Norrie or any of them treat those people with disrespect? Did they knock them after they got off the show? Did they sit there and talk about how crazy they were or how stupid their topics were? No, absolutely not. And yet thousands and thousands and thousands of people were pouring onto those channels, those radio shows, to listen. And so we as a community could learn a lot from how those great interviewers handled some of those conversations that were so damn fantastical and hard to believe. You know, there's all this accusation about, oh, they're in it for the money. Give me a flippin' break. Is there that much money in Bigfoot? I mean, really, is there that much money? Am I missing on something? What the hell? When you have a channel that grows up over a certain amount of size, what do you do with the thousands of people that are watching your channel? A lot of them make a membership for them and then provide something for those members. No one is arm bent, twisted, making them become a member. That's on the people that make that choice. So attacking the channel that has these huge subscriber lists and these that is like, why? What are you going to do when your channel gets that big? And then after you start doing the same things they were doing, are you going to apologize to them? There's a lot of flinging and shit throwing that continually goes on, and no one ever stops and says, I was wrong, I'm sorry, it was my mistake, I was confused, whatever the situation is. I don't know, when I get on my soapbox, holy moly, boily, I'll go on a ranty. But I'm very passionate about how we treat one another. It is so important as a species. Like, what are we doing with our lives? Just rinsing and repeating the same hate and discontent and ugliness? No, we can do so much better with everything we have at our disposal, as we should. But like I said, Art Bell, Chuck Norrie, and I'm forgetting some of the really greats out there. You know, look at how they treated their guests. Woohoo! Get it. Captain Jake out. You're right, Seven Pearls. I'm sorry for everyone's vocabulary. And admitting you're wrong takes a noble person to do that. Look at what Alan did. He admitted his truth. And for whatever reason, I am intrigued by why people do what they do. But he came forward and admitted his truth. And so yet, you know, my heart, I feel for Joe. Because that was his interview. And for that guy to just get lambasted by that and then dragging Joe into it, it was unnecessary. And it was immature. Especially when they're claiming to have an intellectual discussion about it. I just, you know, you're going to fling words around just because they're words and they're fun to say? No, words have definitions. And that is one thing that drives me nuts. And I see it happen a lot, is people just start flinging the new word they heard and they're not using it in proper context. It drives me nuts. You know, they hear a new word and it sounds great. And they're like, oh, I'm going to write this down and start using it in the next 10 sentences. This is annoying as all get out. Yeah, Seven Pearls as a moderator over 10 years. I've watched many people be ripped to pieces by chat rooms and channel owners, etc. Exactly. And how is that helping anyone? It's not. Once we consider how fantastical this universe truly is and how much we do not know, and start accepting some of these crazy situations that people are dealing with, whether it's a hallucination or not, listening to the experience has value. That's right. LOL are not. Are not what, Danny? Speak up. This is my channel. I'm going to be able to say whatever the hell I want to say, and I will push back hard. So, you know, I tend to keep to myself on other people's channels because that's their channel. But we're in my house. We're under my roof now. I will speak my opinions loud and proud and clearly. My fire ignited the bonfire. That's right, Seven Pearls. You know, I am adamant that every single human, I don't care the ugliness that they have done, right? There's a lot of people that have done some ugly, horrific things. But in the reality of it all, every single human just wants to be loved, safe, and respected. Just let that sink in for a moment and treat others with that compassion. We as a species could get so much further. Hallucinations. So you don't think they're valid. Someone's hallucinations you don't think are valid. Why? I've learned a lot from people's DMT, mushroom, all of those experiences. I've learned a lot from them. You talk to people who have ceremony and their peyote ceremonies. There is a lot to learn from those hallucinations. So what are you saying? I mean, are we here to be educated, or are we here to ridicule and just, you know, thrash on people? Okay, Danny. Yeah, I just think when people share their experiences, whether it's created out of fantasy land, okay? For whatever reason, they feel the need to be a part of something. Let's see. Hi, Mark. Welcome. You have a nice channel. I enjoy watching your birds. How old is it there? Oh, how cold is it there? We are almost at 30 degrees right now. Right, Danny? Yeah, I could too. You know what's scary though, Danny? Oh my gosh. After one of my major back surgeries, the doctor tore my dura and a bunch of my spinal fluid leaked. And I got thrown into the emergency, like it was an emergency situation. I was in the hospital for 11 days. It was a nightmare. But during that time, I was having such vivid audio and visual hallucinations. It was intense. And I was freaking out because I'm not one that would take drugs to hallucinate. That I like my mental facilities to be as in touch as possible. But I'm not bashing anyone that does that. Hi, Jen. But holy moly, I was so terrified at times. Like, I couldn't tell if what I was seeing was real or not. And so it got to the point where it was going on for so long, you know, I would be looking at something and what do you see? And I would tell them and they're like, nope, not there, you know. And it, like they were trying to reassure me that, you know, but it's a terrifying experience. It was so terrifying because I did not have control over it whatsoever. One day I was laying in bed and there was a wolverine on my ceiling. And I was like, okay, I know there's not a wolverine there, but there's a wolverine there. It was nuts. But I learned a lot through that experience. And what was crazy was one woman was like, oh, I used to love tripping out and hallucinating. And I was in tears going, I hate it. This is horrible. I was just freaking out. Yeah, that was a wild ride. But those hallucinations, holy moly. I mean, it was funny because after a while, my son was like, I was living in, oh my gosh. Ah, I forgot the little fairy tale. Alice in Wonderland. That's what it was like. Like, I was at the tea party constantly. I was just hanging out in the tea party room, man. Oh my gosh. Whew, the things I would hear and see were crazy. And that was just from my spinal fluid leaking. Oh, look, the fire's kicking off again, y'all. It's refusing to die. Yeah, I was about to end this, and then it just kept going. Yeah, if you guys have things to do, definitely go do your things. But if you want to hang out, I'm very happy to have you in our living room with us. Oh no. Did Joe take his video down? Ugh. Yeah, it's such a... See you, Danny. What you having for dinner? We're not even into it. Well, we just got through. It's what, almost 2 now. We're just chilling out, hanging out, watching the fire burn. I'll back it up so you guys can watch the birdies too. Steak and potatoes. Oh, yes. That's a good meal there. Steak and taters. Awesome. Well, good to see you, Danny. I hope you're enjoying those comic books. And I had some Iron Dog stickers I didn't send your way. I just found them in my bag the other day that I had to go with that package, but it didn't go. Salisbury steak with gravy. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, now you're making me hungry. Now you're making me hungry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I felt so bad. Matt was inviting me on his channel to talk, and I wanted to go on, but we were right in the middle of dinner, and I'm sitting there chowing down, and he's like, come on, Iron Dog. I'm like, I would, but I'm eating. He's like, oh, nice excuse. I'm like, but I am. Aw, Danny, you're so sweet. Yeah, the guys are chomping at the bit to get out of Alaska. I'm torn. I want to stay and hang out with my dad. But I do have to get down there to my oncologist. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I go through this with my blood work, you know, like, do I really want to know? And if it comes back, am I going to go through all that again? And that's the thing with leukemia. It's not a matter of if, it's when. You know, it's in my blood. It doesn't go away. So that's why I try and make the best out of every day. And I think that probably it lies a lot of the difference in my outlook in life. But I've always been this way. So I don't know. Life is precious. Everyone has a story. And everyone is valuable. Like, compassion is a lost art. Yeah. I don't know, seeing someone hurt like that. Sharon! How you doing, Jen? How is everybody today? I hope everybody's having an awesome day. Oh, there goes that blackness again. God, that looks just like toxic poison. But there's not. There's just trees in there. It's all that tarry. You can make glue from the spruce. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, my blood work is going to be totally fine. That's why I don't want to go down there. I just want to tell her, look, I don't need to go down there. It's fine. It's fine. Leave me be. Don't make me leave. Oh, tubers and footers. Flame, flame. Oh, those two are smiling now, at least. Feeling a little bit better about their bonfire. Yep. Sharon, yep. I hear you. We should be beyond it as adults. We should be able to communicate and share a difference of opinions and not hate one another. Dave, hey, welcome. The fire kicked off today by itself. They were down there moving the brush around, and there was still coals in there that were hot. And as soon as the air hit it, boy, shoom, it kicked off. There's the woodpecker. Yeah, John. Yeah, there's a lot of people that take this bullying type of position. You know, I don't want to assume what they're doing or their motives or their intentions behind it. But it certainly isn't helping. You know, I think, like Matt said something that was so awesome from Central Florida Bigfoot, that we need to focus on the positive. Too many people are focusing on negative things, and we all know where that kind of attention on the negative leads towards more negativity. Look at that thing. Ooh, yum. Sharon. Oh, I'm coming to your house for din-dins. Fresh white beans with ham hocks and sausage, green onions, cornbread, and broccoli. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, if you hear the grrr, that's my tummy growling. Look at that woodpecker. He just sits in the dish and just pigs out. Man, that looks like just black soot. Ugh. Gnarly. Don't breathe it. We had a bonfire out on the lake one New Year's Eve, and we had pallets by the truckloads brought out here, like trailers and trailers and trailers over a 3-month span. And out there, like where the Brody Circle is out there, that would have been the whole size of that pallet. Racial. It was massive, and then we shot fireworks into it to light it off. It was pretty awesome. That was a fun year. But even with that big of a fire, it didn't melt through the snow, through the ice on the lake. It's thick. The ice on the lake right now is super, super thick. No, it's not you, oversensitive people. Okay, Polly. I mean, anybody that grew up in the 70s with the comedy back then, you know, and what, we had Soul Train, we had all sorts of stuff, you know, where there wasn't any of this repeated tension. I think, again, when we have corporations that make a profit off of keeping the citizens at each other's throats and consumers, and, you know, like, here's one of my biggest questions I like to pose to people is, if we have been manipulated with programming and commercials and just inundated with binaural beats and, you know, all these different methods to make us consumers, do we even have free will anymore? Is it our free will to make choices anymore? If we've been hypnotized and conditioned, makes you wonder. Iron, it's good. Richard Pryor and Don, yes. Ooh, yeah, Sharon. Yeah, I am hyper focused on society doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Because, like, I just look at my life, in my 50 years of my life, what have we accomplished as a species on a whole? We are continually rinsing and repeating the same arguments and all of that kind of stuff over and over and over and over again. Like, we should have planned cities. We should, you know, there's so much more we could do with all the technology we have, you know, with 3D printing, with artificial intelligence, you know, quantum computing. The amount that those quantum computers can pull up results of probabilities and statistics and crunch those numbers is unheard of. You know, I had really hoped that we would start seeing cures coming out of it, because now they can map the entire structure and do that math finally. You know, something that would take the normal processing power of even our best computers would take it 20 years to calculate can now be done in seconds with a quantum computer. They are not a desktop type computer that we're going to see in our houses, because that's not what it's designed for. It is designed for crunching numbers. Large. Statistics and probabilities is one of those dances. Once you have any kind of knowledge in statistics and probabilities, your view on life changes dramatically. Iron, offensive things we accepted as wrong and grew from mistakes. Not today. Yeah, and people won't have a conversation anymore. Like, so many people are offended because they can be offended. And that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. Hey, Jimbo. There are people out there getting offended over things that have nothing to do with their personal life, but now they have a platform to stand on and chop, chop, chop. Yeah, the fire kicked off. It's kind of going in and out, in and out. Right, Polly. Conversation, granted, communication is a skill. And, that's why they teach communication. It is a skill. When you have multiple generations together, you are not going to have people looking eye to eye at things. It's impossible. They come from two different worlds. But there is a magnificent way to bring them together and create something incredible. I don't know. I think sarcasm and, ribbing one another and keeping us grounded. And there's a lot of good in that. My family, we are one to never let any of us get our heads are never allowed to get too big that we can't come through that door. Like, that's part of your friends and family. They're gonna bust your balls, you know, and bring you down to earth. But you do it in a loving way, in a fun way, where you're not devastating the person or causing them to shut down. I think everyone deserves to be loved. Yes. If your words are weapons, that's your you're right. Oh wow. Very well said, Seven Pearls. Like, I am working on a thesis on the power of words and thought alone. And when you start looking at the data that comes with that research, it is overwhelming how much power and actual force is in our thoughts and words. Thoughts and words bring along action. There's a lot to be said about minding your own mind and keeping your own head in check. you know. And then once you're able to do that, being able to keep your own mouth in check, it just kind of comes along. Polly, love is the key to all. Love, forgiveness, and compassion are crucial to growing as a being. You're right, Polly. Yep. Texas Jack, precursor to actions, which in turn become habits. Absolutely. And we, as a species, with all of the technology and everything that is available to us right now, in this point in life, never has humanity been in this point before. Like, most of society has been uplifted to a point where they're out of severe poverty. Now, granted, there is a lot of poverty, but take a look around at how much has changed. But at the same time, when you take a look at the whole overall picture, and when you have just a select few people who feel that they are either divinely given the right or they feel that they should be disproportionately wealthier than the rest and control the population. I have nothing against anyone getting their wealth. I do not believe in taking from one to give to another. That's asinine. It doesn't solve a dang thing. But we could do this so much better. That's why I'm so obsessed with Jack Fresco and what he came up with as a solution for humanity. Because we have the evidence. If we continue down this path, we will face another societal collapse. Guaranteed. I mean, look at where our society is. Whenever a society is about to collapse, they start reverting backwards and start doing backwards. And they start going backwards. It's like, people who have been in an abusive relationship that go back to that abusive relationship because it's something that they know. It's something that it's at least they know. It's comfortable. The unknown is so uncomfortable, they would rather go back to something abusive because it's known. These are patterns that people consistently repeat. But we're at a point where we don't have to do this anymore. We don't. We have so many generations right now together, working together simultaneously. Jack Fresco grew up during the Depression. And as a 9-year-old boy, that is a critical time in his life. It was very impressionable for young men at that age. And he saw that there was plenty in the stores, but people didn't have access to it. So it wasn't out of a lack of any of it. So he took it upon himself to devise a path for society, for humanity to move forward and get out of these loopholes that we're consistently stuck in. Because so much corruption is everywhere we turn right now. I don't know a single person that trusts their politician. They are not representing the people. They're representing the corporations that put them in their seat. And it doesn't matter. Like I've said time and time again, we could change and we could make those politicians go in every day and change that seat on a daily basis. It wouldn't matter. The fact that a corporation owns it is why we're at where we're at. Citizens United took away the power from the people and gave it to the corporations. And until we recognize that as a species, that they're going to own and dominate everything. They're going to manipulate the narrative, and we watch it take place all the time. So if they've done fundraising, if a politician has done fundraising to get into that seat, whoever got them in their seat is who they owe their favors to, not the people. And so time and time again, you really need to listen to the words that politicians say when they say, oh, this is for the citizens. Citizens United is who they are referring to. And when you look up Citizens United and what that entails in providing corporations the same rights as an individual, who do you think is going to get the more rights? We as individuals, or those corporations that are putting money into these politicians' pockets and getting them in those seats? Look at how many politicians go into politics and then become millionaires. It is no longer for the people. So these systems that continually do nothing but degrade our society on a whole are doing nothing for us. So we really need to recognize that. Like, you look at, I'm not against sports at all, but if you look at the division, just even in sports, like, oh, I'm for the Redskins, oh, I'm for the Seahawks, or whatever, right? I don't even think those aren't even teams anymore. Tells me how much I keep. Anyhow, but that's still division. Ford versus Chevy, it's still a dividing factor. And so as long as they can keep us divided and fighting over, petty things, we won't be able to have these conversations. And we won't be able to go, wait a minute. The people that are making the laws are not doing it in our best interests. They'd rather see us tear one another apart. And we need to have a grown-up conversation about this family and the state of where we're at and evaluate our position and where we need to go to grow. You're right, Polly. Absolutely. And that's why I keep trying to point more and more people towards Jack Fresco and the Venus Project. The reason why it's called the Venus Project is because he began it in Venus, Florida. It's not like the planet Venus, anything like that. It's not socialism. It's not communism. All the isms have been done. They only scale so far. When you're not able to upgrade accordingly, things collapse. And that's where we're at. We need to upgrade accordingly. How's it going, Joe?
Oh, it's going all right. I just was going to come up here and ask you if you want to go for a ride. I'm going to come up and grab the chainsaw. We've got a pretty good path down into the lake.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go for a ride? In the side-by-side? I didn't even have my thing plugged in. You guys want to go for a ride in the side-by-side?
I'm taking one of your Dr. Peepers, Krusty.
Oh my goodness. There's 2 doors on this cabin. The front door and the bathroom. That's how big this thing is. Woohoo! Okay. Well, I'm going to shut this stream down. Look at the fire is finally kicking off, though. Looky.
Don't get your hopes up too far. This is attempt number 6.
Look at it. Let's zoom in on that baby.
That ain't wood burning.
That's Captain Jake down there. Yeah, shh. That's only wood in that pile.
Yep, yeah, that's only wood burning.
Let's go! All right. Let's party. Party. Do you guys want me to leave this running while I'm getting dressed? Or should I shut it down and then we can reassemble? Coal fire train. Woo! Choo choo! Can we all fit? Come on, sit on my lap, peoples. Sit on my lap. We'll all fit.
The
I'll
little
make sure.
fire that couldn't.
Pitchfork and a torch. Yeah, Papa. Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to let this keep running while I get dressed. Maybe I should mute the microphone so you guys don't hear me cussing and making all sorts of disparaging remarks while I try and get my outfits on.
It's really warm out there right now. You don't have to gear up a ton.
Oh, that's right. We're in a heat wave.
I'm standing out here in just this shirt. I took my coat off.
It's a heat wave. Burning in my heat wave. You guys can't see my dance. Woohoo! Okay. I'll go ahead and let you guys watch the fire. And I'm gonna get ready. Woohoo! Look at that thing. Look at Captain Jake down there, stuffing logs into it. Okay. Let me see. I need socks. Oh, mama. Okay. I need a shirt because the tank top isn't gonna work. Burning in my heat. I'm gonna wear my hoodie from last night. It ain't dirty. It's not dirty. What's people saying over here? Woohoo! Okay, everybody. Get ready. Get your hot cocos ready. It's not that cold out though. Okay. Let's party. Oh, my body's like, screw you, lady. I don't know who you are, and I do not want to be a part of these festivities. Oh, it just popped. Oh, mama. The toesies. Oh, clunk, clunk. Oh, clunk, clunk. My back is clunking, Joe. It's an old clunker. Okay, I am gonna get my lighter and snow pants on though. Wherever I hid those. Need a tissue?
Always, Mom, always. Go to blow my nose, nothing comes out though.
Okay.
Well, a bunch of chunks of spruce tree.
Oh, nice. Do you have branches in your knickers?
Branches.
Branches. Branches in your knickers?
Yeah, that wood's really burning down there.
Yeah. Is it? Let me get over here. I can't see what's going on. Howdy, tubers and footers. I'm getting dressed so we can go out riding. Getting my gear on. Hopefully you're getting ready to go with us. We're going to go in the side by side. Go rally. Down to the lake. I'm going to get right up close to that, baby.
I need to plow a trail all the way around it and make a drift circuit.
Oh, drift, baby, drift. Now we're talking. Oh, I can put my regular boots on. I don't have to wear my big clog offers.
There you go. Oh man, these need sealed with
I don't
wax.
think I could even walk in those today. My body is so achy.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have to walk very far.
Yeah. You know, this is sad. I used to be able to get my gear on in a matter of moments. Oh my gosh. Okay. My little toes aren't wiggling, Joe. I can't get my boot on. Okay, toes. Work. Maybe if I massage them a little. Nerve damage. Oh, the nerve. down yonder in the field of cotton. My feet stink, but yours are rotten. Look away, look away, look away. Ugh. Okay. What the hell? Oh my gosh, is the fire still going?
Barely.
Whew. You know, I should turn the camera around so you guys could see this ridiculousness trying to get dressed, but that's not even funny. Oh my gosh.
Well, we weren't actually trying to have the fire right now. We
I
started
know.
piling sticks on it, and it just decided it was going to take off again.
Said, hey guys,
I'm still here and ready to go.
I'm still got a flame for you. I got a flaming hot. Oh my gosh, Joseph, excuse yourself.
I did.
Wow. Impressive.
I wasn't even trying either.
Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in so long. Oh.
Want some of this one?
No, I'm good. Oh, my body.
I would say Dr. Pepper is definitely one of the sodas that's not too bad warm. Yeah, Dr. Pepper, Peepsy, and that's about it.
Okay, we're almost ready to go. Oh, God. I gotta go pee now, damn it.
Oh, best time, right? Oh, and yours is women's gear. It doesn't have a zipper on the bottom, does it?
No, I'm not in my women's gear.
Ah.
I'll be back. The tubers is on, Joe. They're live still.
Oh.
She left me in charge.
If you're ever in a survival situation up here, you can use birch bark to start the fire. The oil's in it. Ignite pretty easily and burn pretty vigorously. It's not very well long-lived. And then you grab some of the spruce boughs from the bottom of the trees. You usually find a few dead ones there. That stuff burns very vigorously. As you can see, we've burnt several trees worth on top of this pile, and they go up real fast and hot, but they don't last very long. So if you're sitting out in the middle of the woods somewhere and it's 2 below and you've got to keep a fire going, you're probably going to be putting sticks on it all night.
Are you entertaining the tubies and footers, Joe?
I sure am. I'm telling them all of the things you do when you're in a survival situation and you got to build a fire. What to use
Awesome.
around here.
Just fire up side by side, get turbo spooled up. Woo! Here we go.
Hey,
Okay.
speaking of spooling up a turbo, I think we've got some more action going on down there. Hey, that's taken off a little bit. Now, is that just some more spruce branches, or is that the actual pile? I don't know.
It's a mystery. Okay. I'm almost ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey there, little chickadee. Can they see the birds when they land on the windowsill?
Unless you pitch it down a little bit further.
Justify this for you guys. The birds are fun to watch. Ah, that's the one I'm looking for. Ooh, down. Okay, and then...
Oh,
Oh, well, can't see anything else if I do that. That doesn't work. Oh, maybe I can get some of the birds on the bird feeder, too. Maybe just barely. Oh, then you can't see the fire. Well, this ain't working at all.
I know. See, you gotta go in between and a little back and forth and back and
Oh,
forth.
there we go.
Skills, baby, skills.
Need a wide angle lens.
Yeah. There's so much things I could be doing better. Okay. One more.
Yeah, when we get you down south, we'll get you hooked up with the right camera setup.
So you guys were looking at spots in Oregon to go to last night on Google Earth, right?
Sort of, yeah. We're thinking like right in between, well, I don't remember the names of the cities. I can visualize it on the map just fine, but, excuse me. Yeah, we were looking at an area that, doesn't even look like it's been logged into much yet.
So it has
Pretty
a lot of old
thick.
growth.
Well, I can't tell if it's old growth from the pictures, but definitely pretty undisturbed, and that's a good place to start. Relatively lumpy, but not too mountainous. Coastal range, though, too, so it's got lots of good vegetation.
Woo! Good to go. Let me find my glubbies. Glubbers. Need my big ones. Oh, I can wear this hat today. This is not super cold. The Yeti hat's too hot. I will die. Heat exhaustion.
Yeah, no, I'm fine basically not even wearing a hat at all down there.
Tearing the place apart.
Chaos.
You know what, Dad? Now we're going.
Oh, I wonder if I turn the camera and show you guys there's a woodpecker in the tree. Oh, maybe not. Hey, you can see him on there in the suet block. Little downy, I believe those ones are.
I promise.
I think it's a female because I don't see the. Oh, there's some red. Never mind, that's a male. My dad down there staring dejectedly at our failure of a fire. We've tried to light this thing on fire 6 or 7 times now. We've piled about 8 dead spruce trees worth of branches on top of it. And it looks pretty much like it did when we started this endeavor.
Okay, are we ready to party?
As long as you are.
Alright, I'm all geared up. Okay. Just need to pop that off and put that little poppet on the back. Do that for me, please, Joe.
What am I doing now?
Oh, pop that off and put the little poppet on the back
Oh, yeah, okay.
so we can...
Huh? Alright, here we go. We're going mobile, you guys. Oh. Okay, I think you're in business.
hold on here, tubers and footers. Hi, tubers and footers. Okay, let's unplug you. And off we go. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna start melting.
Okay, get out of here. I'll be out momentarily.
Heating waves. Waves of heatness. Okay, we're outside. Into the wide blue yonders. Whee! We're outside. How you doing today, tubers and footers? Hey, Jimbo. Hey, Polly. Woohoo! Let's head to the. Let's go get seated in the side by side. Everybody, get ready. I'll pile in. I'm gonna flip you around. Maybe. Okay, fireman, tubers and flitters. Shotgun! Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Axes and jackets and speakers. Okay. Oh well, Pyro, you saw a flying squirrel. We had one last night. Come visit. Okay. Alright. There's Joe. Bring the vision out.
Are we allowed to have a little bit of tunage, or are we going to get decombobulated for that?
I don't know. It's okay.
Alright.
Let her roll. We want some music while we rally. Huh, peeps?
It's fun. That's for sure. Connected. Alright. Oh, you're connected, but you're not.
Oh, there's Captain Jake.
Hey, there he goes. Not going anywhere now.
Why?
Are you wanting to get in?
Oh, what's going on?
We're getting ready to head down to the lake.
Oh, okay.
We're still live.
Chainsaw's in the back.
Okay, I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
What you need?
Okay. Oh yeah. It's all full of snow. That's nice.
There's Captain Jake.
All right.
Ready?
I think so.
Alright, everybody in? Ready to go? Y'all
I might
sit.
grab a snack and I'll be down in a few.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Love you.
See you in a minute.
Love you.
Deja vu.
Deja vu, boo. Toodly-doo.
We made it.
Woohoo! Woohoo! How was that, Doobies and Butters? Did you have a good time? Okay, let's step out. Oh good night. All right. Let's get over to the fire. Knock the snow out of my hair. Let's cozy up to the fire. Fire. Got marshmallows? Got marshmallows?
Might not want to do that either.
Smartian smellows? Got tires to sit on to enjoy the view. Go look at all of our handiwork out here. There's the cabin up there. We can have a seat on one of these tire stacks. Polly! Did you start a channel, Polly?
Well,
I watched your videos.
Bunch of melted snow.
Yeah. Good times had by all. Awesome. What you think of that big bonfire? Joe's not impressed. Not any of our best work, actually.
This stuff will not burn. We've thrown just about everything we have at it.
See the Brody tracks? They're all over the place. Okay, the ice. Super thick. I can get the auger out here one of these days and auger this baby so you guys can see. But that's where the refuge is right over there. There's Squirrely yelling.
Tire's been back.
Joey, hey! Gonna go for another rally?
Oh, maybe.
Tubers and footers, you guys want to go for another rally around the lake? With that maniac driving?
You can take the chainsaw and the gas out of the back first.
Yeah, we were rallying around here just a bit ago, Joey. Getting down here.
I think I'm gonna put my coat on. 'Cause,
Oh.
This thing doesn't have doors.
No, well, we do have
I
one.
mean, I'd hardly call this a door. More like a leg protection flap. Maybe. Maybe not even that. It's just plastic.
Protection flap. Okay.
Too bad when you're working at least, but one layer ain't quite enough. This is definitely warmer than it's been for the last few months though, so.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Bikini weather.
Alright, well, where do you want to go?
We're just gonna do some riding around the lake. Hold on, tubers and footers.
Well, we need an important ingredient. Two-wheel drive!
Ugh. Hold on, tubers and footers.
Stay there.
Hold on, here we go.
Fun to drift with, though. It's always drives a little bit more fun, honestly. I'm gonna opt for all-wheel drive. I think we can go faster. Faster! All them wheels spinning. That's better. Drift and take out our neighbor's boat. That'd be nice.
Yeah, we appreciate that. snow that piled in on us.
I burnt half a tank of gas.
I did what you put it in. I got snow dusted. Was that fun? Lots of fun. Did you guys have fun? I hope so.
Okay.
Let's get to the fire over here. Oh, oh my gosh. I can hardly see my screen. It's all covered in snow. Oh, woohoo! Okay, let's go warm up next to the fire.
Okay. Not much happening down here at the moment.
Oh, oh fun. Nice. Ah, it's warm.
Might have to pull that thing into the shop and let it de-thaw tonight.
Yeah, it's covered. Let's go look at that. Let's go look at our handiwork, tubers and footers. Let's bring a stick to jab. Got a stick to jab. Let's get slushy. Oh. Okay, let's take a look at the undercarriage here. All right. Got inside on the suspension here. All nice and
Packed full of
filled it in.
Waterproof.
Got your rims just covered, just packed.
The white wall edition.
It's the white wall edition. This is Alaska edition. And then as we're moving forward,
Oh yeah, wheel wells are good and snowed in.
Woo.
Along with all of the suspension components. It's a good thing snow isn't too encumbersome.
Yeah. Poke.
Oh, man. There's about enough snow in there.
To build a snowman in the side. Oh my goodness. Here, let me grab. Look at that. That packed in there while we were riding around. Look at that. Oh, your speaker is toast.
Yeah, I know. It's a good thing it's waterproof.
Look at that. Alaska problems. Snow in your seat. Ugh. Wow. There's the hitch section. Here comes Captain Jake. Whew. Did you guys have fun, tubers and footers? We're just out farting around now. Whew. Okay. Someone else is about to go live here soon. Isn't there someone going live here soon? Is there some show going on?
A little bit.
Woo! Nice and fun. Well, I hope you had fun, tubers and footers. We had fun rallying around with you. Woohoo! Sean went live. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe shut this down and let you guys go visit the other channels. Whoever's on. I don't know who's on. Oh. As I collect myself back together. Hey. Oh, he's done?
Fire raged on both sides of it. Nothing.
Was it fun? Look, I'm still dripping. All the snow is melting off me still.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Doors a little bit.
Look at that. I got icicles in my hair. Nice. Woohoo! That's moss. Whew. Hi guys. Having fun? Oh man. Good thing I'm in snow gear. Man, it was just, I couldn't even open my eyes for most of that ride because I couldn't see. It was just being just shoved into my face. And Mach speeds. Not Mach, but you know. It was fun, no, huh? Hope you guys had fun. Oh, it's going now. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's hard to get the size from up there at the cabin because that's where I had we were sitting up there watching it. It's hard to tell just how big this thing is. It's pretty good size. You already see like a majority of it burned away around the perimeter. Pole vault! Got your marshmallows ready?
We're gaining intensity here.
Here we go.
Finally got some wood drying out, I think.
I'm trying to read it. It's hard because my got all wet. Here. 5 gallons of diesel in a road flare, right? Oh geez, it's kicking now.
It's solid.
Let's get up closer to it, huh? Flamethrower. We have one of those. We do have one of those. Of course.
Getting somewhere all of a sudden. Well, maybe about 5 feet. Yeah. Just for a couple of minutes. Yeah. Oh, wow. Spruce does not really even want to break.
Marshmallows. Woohoo!
Green.
Oh my goodness. Going awesome.
What's that?
I said it's going awesome.
Not for a pyromaniac. That's subpar. It's pretty wet wood. Oh, hey, tubers and footers.
It's the whole damn. Dad's up there though. Woo! There's the pyro guys responsible for this. Awesome. Everyone says hi.
Hi, guys.
Howdy, tubers and footers.
Hello, Captain. Yeah. Now we got a lot of good crackling wood, huh? MPW. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the
fire.
Stop.
fire. Fire, fire, fire. Hey,
Burn.
Judy Wheeler. Welcome to the bonfire. Number 3. They were out here messing with it, and the coals were still hot enough that when they pushed a pile up, oh, nice, Joe. The oxygen just lit it right back up. Was not expected. Oh yeah, Judy, and we went around the lake. Joe was rallying us around the lake.
Yeah,
give
if you
us
wanna see
another
something
ride.
slightly more entertaining than this fire, just piddle along, go back about 20 minutes.
I think it was buffering though while we were out
yeah,
there,
They're in there, I
which
think.
sucks.
Oh, was it buffering the whole time?
I think so.
In
it's hard
between
for me.
frames, I'm just that side of the lake. Oh, now
Yeah.
we're on this side of the lake.
Yeah. We were one way sideways, drifting one direction, and then the next thing you know, we're drifting in a completely different direction.
That's kind of the point of drifting. You're never going one direction for too long.
Surprise!
Yeah. It's not the direction that you're pointed. Yeah, it's never the direction you're pointed. Well, it's the direction your tires are pointed. Some combination of the direction your back tires are pointed and the direction of your front tires. Right.
Yeah, we had fun. The snow was flying in and just packing in the inside. We'll go for another ride. They got to get me off the lake still.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get back in that death trap with me.
Captain Jake and the chainsaw. Yeah. He's in there making air holes into the... Here. I'm gonna try something on for you. Something. Ready? Pitch! What'd that fire do to you, Joe? Oh, my poor little tree. Oh. Take one. Yeah, I cannot confirm nor deny that those were used in the making of this bonfire. I will not confirm nor deny. Like I said, I cannot confirm nor deny what is going on at the snow at the bonfire. Look, there's a pile of wood right there. That came out of there. Burning. And that's where we walketh and do our knock knock. Who's there? Hello. Nice to see you. It's a Yamaha. Oh my gosh. Let's go poke on this for a little bit longer. Well, they construct a little bit more. Look, we got Snow, Cat, and this baby from doing our drifting. Drifter in. Look at that. We got just a little bit of snow in there. Look at that. There we go. Looky. Clear up some of the suspension. This is a really rare tool, you know. Hard to find. Can't get them at every Sears or Craftsman or Snap-on dealer. Ugh. Okay. But oh so valuable on the trail. Okay. The winch is old. There. Shibby. Okay. Look at that. Okay. What you think? Tubers and footers? What do you think about that? Pretty awesome, huh? Here's my tube at. Okay. Alright. Let's clear this up so we can go pack it all in again, huh? Oh, goodness. Okay. A arm down there. Get. Get that strut. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright. Show me. Look at that. Alright, tubers and footers. Whew. Got the snow cleared out of that. Let's see. The American Heart Association came out with a statement today where the jab is causing heart problems. I know 2 nurses in their 20s now seeing a cardiologist. I am nervous about the neurological damage that people that have nerve damage that get the shot are dealing with. It's terrifying, especially with someone like me with so much nerve damage. I don't want to become paralyzed after getting a shot. Yeah, I don't know. They just... Whew. Tough one, ain't it? Tough one. Wow. Yeah, we still gotta make the ride back up to the cabin. Up to there. Hi, Dad! I don't know if you guys can see him. He's just sitting down at the chair up there. He's waving. I'm glad you liked it, Seven Pearls. It was so much fun. There was a point where I was laughing so hard I could hardly even breathe. Oh my gosh. No, I'm still hurting from laughing so hard. Just too funny. That snow comes chunking into your face and just piling in. Good times. And their clothes is going to smell so good. Take like 10 washings. Oh. There's Captain Jake going. I know, Jen, this fire is so damn stubborn. Oh, Sharon, we are having a heat wave. It's like, what is it, 20 degrees? Going to get more wood for the fur. Joe's gonna just sit there and chuck spears into the fire. Take that, fire! And that little bit of this, and some of that. Oh yeah, no, we weren't on a snow machine. That was just the side by side. That rig over there. That thing. Yeah, we were out there doing donuts on the lake. Mess of the place. Hi, Daniel. Look at Joe. Chuck! Chah! Fire spear! Yeah, we're just hanging out, having a good time. Thanks everyone for showing up and hanging out with us. Hanging out with the family. Ugh. Right on. Good. 7 pearls. Good. Awesome personality. More people need to see that awesome, beautiful soul of yours. Save the ashes for your pep. Okay. There's lots, see? We're collecting lots of ashes. Should be great for the garden. Kind of looks like an asterisk right there. I love the sound of the crackling fire.
Now, if the breeze could kick up, whip that big pile of burning stuff up in there, that would be about right.
Logasol. Here's a fresh load.
Yeah, that'll be fine. You can keep going though. That's good.
Yeah, hey Patrick. How's it going? Yeah, they were out here moving the pile around with the plow, and all the coals were still hot in there, and as soon as the air got in there, it just shoom, took off again. We didn't expect it, so I started another live stream so it could get kicking off. I'm glad you liked my howls. Pretty much, I just imitated what I heard out in the wilds, late at night camping. Those are the kind of howls I heard. There should be footies over there watching. Oh yeah, Patrick, we went for a ride in the side-by-side. Joe was drifting us around the lake. Snow was piling in on our faces. He was having fun. Swishing around the dock. Ooh, I'm not doing so hot today, Sharon. I'm not really walking around much. It is just clunking, you know? You know what I'm talking about. You move and your back goes clunk. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, there was no way I could have walked down here. Absolutely no way. So JoJo came up and picked me up in the side-by-side and then took us for a rally to get down here. Yes, it does, Sharon. It sucks so damn bad. Those nights when you're just in so much down, those nights when you're in so much pain, and it absorbs every thought in your head, and it's just trying to get out of that is unnerving. Yeah, the nerve damage pain is so damn bad. It feels like a flame should be firing out my toe sometimes, because the nerve, it just feels like electricity just on fire through the body. And until you experience it, it's hard to understand how absolutely disabling that is. It just, That's why a lot of times I just sit there and I'm just looking for stuff, to try and keep my mind off of the pain. How's it going, everybody?
Oh, good. Does everybody understand that we're not just burning the forest down here for fun? We're actually doing fire mitigation. All of these spruce trees that you see around here, there we go. Those spruce trees are all dead because of spruce bark beetles.
Every single one of them, pretty much.
So we're doing this now because stuff is not very flammable, and we're just trying to not have a forest fire come ripping through our properties, our neighbors' properties. So that's what's going on here. We're not just willy-nilly burning the forest down for fun.
Preventative maintenance. Hey, Gypsy Road, welcome.
Yes. Oh my. Oh. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Sharon. That's why I rock back and forth. If you notice when I'm standing, I'm usually like rocking back and forth a little bit. I guess it's like the Sasquatch sway. I sway like a Sasquatch. It just helps trying to alleviate that brunt of, yes, Gypsy Road. Get the marshmallows, the hot chocolates. Here comes a breeze. Yay, breeze. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Oh. Do you do that too, Sharon? Just kind of when you're standing, you can't just stand still. There's absolutely no way. All that weight on your back is like, I mean, it's not like I weigh a whole lot, but any weight on the back is too much weight.
Yeah.
And it helps to kind of redistribute it.
For a minute.
Oh, here they come with more. Burning, burning, burning.
Turn faster.
Burn faster. Yeah, it does. I have to lay flat. That's usually when I spider. Whoa! Here's the breeze. We got what we asked for. Oh yeah, feel-o-vision. Right, Claude? Just everybody just nestle on up to the fire. Come on! We're gonna be snuggling next to the fire. And smell-o-vision too. And smell the spruce and the birch. Woo! Now you guys can see it's. I can't be still. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, there's a lot of people that just laying still hurts even more. Yeah. Pain, you know, oh gosh. I used to be so ignorant to pain, you know, because everybody dealt with pain differently. And I am eating so much crow pie now. Oh my gosh, by the gallons. Just chugging that shit, just lobbing it into my face on the regular. You know, because I've always had back pains, and I was like, what do you mean you can't make it to work? Because your back hurts. Give me a break. I'm here every day. My back hurts. How dismissive was that? Seriously, especially as a director, this is wrong on every level. And now I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel terrible. Because now I know what it's like when you can't move. It's like, yeah, you can't move. It doesn't matter. You can have all the will in the world. If your body isn't going to move, you ain't going to move. Watch out for flying debris. Timbers at first. Yeah. Gonna plop me up and pull up a nice little snowbank over here.
It's not gonna burn either. It's still pretty wet.
Smoky. Smoky, smoky. Look at my poor little tree. I said I wanted this little tree to live.
It's gonna.
It's a... Give a little hug. Oh, I love you,
Well, I think I grabbed probably the most fire retardant boughs that I could have possibly grabbed.
I want to poke the fire. You guys want to poke the fire? Poke. I need a poker. I'm looking for a pokey stick. Uh-oh. Hey now.
Oh, you too?
Look at this, baby. You got a pokey stick.
Yeah, this is about the most worthless pile of wood.
Joe is not happy.
Worthless pile of wood.
Oh, Daniel. Sorry, pain management is something I am super outspoken about. Figured that's another one of my things that I go raging to the politicians on. Because why they insist on lumping people who are doing everything in their power to survive and live with the people that are checking out and taking drugs to just check out. Not cool. So I keep hammering all the different chronic pain and any of the opioid crisis claims, you know, that if people are making. This weekend's gonna be in the 80s. Man, I thought it was warm here in the 20s. We're having a heat wave out here. Heat wave! Burning in my heat wave. Oh, there you go. Come on. Oh. See? He did. He was a footers. Is that a poke fire? Ah! Ugh. Gag on the smoke. Poke, 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 poke. Watch, I'm gonna touch this and this whole damn thing's gonna collapse. That's how I roll.
Well, if it fell over on top of these coals, that wouldn't be the end of the world.
Oh yeah, yeah, I bet.
Make me stick.
Uncle Bones! 5 degrees and rain. Oh wow, in Belgium. Oh, you're in Belgium? I didn't know that, Sharon. Awesome. Hey, Sharon guy. Oh no. Head colds. Oh, headache that goes with that. Oh man. Owie. Well, hopefully the fire will make you feel better. This is one of the most stubborn bonfires ever. Wonderful. Oh, I heard Belgium was just, an amazing place. And the chocolate. You guys want to go poke the fire again? Let's go poke the fire again. Charge! Here, let's flick some stuff into it. Flick! 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 Okay. Some of that fire. Please. Let's move. Just push. Give me my stick back. Oh. get too close and my gear is like, whoa, it's too hot. Water the tree. I know, poor little guy. Cheddar peppers. Sounds good. Oh, yum, onion rings. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna make me hungers. Hungers! I'm gonna start gnawing on my pokey stick. Be like a moose. Flick some stuff into the fire. Fire flickers. Please. Why? Kind of hard doing this one-handed, but hey, I'm up for a challenge. Take that fire. Look at all this snow chunks. Snow chunks are so helpful for fire. Father, oh, let's see, Daniel. Here's something cool. My nephew's father-in-law saw what happened to look like an Ewok in the glades. Ooh. Intriguing. Whose pretzels? Who are we talking about, Judy? Yummy. You guys make me hungry. Right, Daniel? I think we're in for a rude awakening when all the data comes out. I think we are going to be quite surprised at the results. Whoa! Mama Jama! Did you hear that, Tubers and Footers? That was natural. That happens naturally. Fires go woof like that. It happens naturally. There goes Captain Jake. Poor squirrel. Oh.
Drifting is too much fun.
No such thing as too much fun.
Nope.
Well, here comes our breeze. Gag me with a spoon. Green onions on the beans. Oh, Sharon. Oh. Sounds good. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm so glad you're all here. Hanging out next to the bonfire that doesn't want to be a bonfire. It's having an identity crisis. I've come to realize this bonfire really doesn't recognize what it is. Blah. Fire! 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 I'm gonna go poke it again. If I only had paid attention years ago. Knowing what I know now, I may have produced evidence. Just didn't know. Right? Right? Oh, I know. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Weird sounds. Footprints in places. Yes. Yes, Daniel. I know. Had I known. But I know now. All those nights on the freaking riverbanks, camping by myself and hearing that. Ooh, like all night long. It's like, what the heck is wrong with that school? That wolf has issues. Or the owls that don't quite sound right, like they've got issues with their noise making. Yeah, and I really am just dying to get into my Connexes and get to those photos and the video from those tracks out on the trail. I did get video and pictures of it. But you know, way back then, I showed it to everybody. I put it on my website. And convinced it was a hypothermic trapper. Over 7 foot tall. Because, yeah, that's a common thing.
My water stick says there's water over there. It also says there's a lot of water over here. Not as much as over here, though. For some reason, this reading is really strong. Be with your people.
Mighty nice fire you got going on over there. Let me get over here a moment. Ugh. Sorry, tubers and footers are in slow motion today. Look at that's red hot. There's some heat coming from that side of the fire. I don't know if it's gonna burn through all that
It's
snow.
not. I can just tell you right now, it is not burning through there.
That's all that snow.
No. That and we probably got a foot of rain in the month before it
A foot or two.
it froze up. It was really wet.
Yeah.
Fire and ice. Yeah, George R. R. Martin fan. Yay! Awesome watching flames. There's something so mesmerizing about a fire. Pat Benatar. Oh, yeah. Right.
Nice.
My sister reminds me of Pat Benatar. Uh-oh, the guy's on the move. Joe is glowing. Yeah, me either. Not ready for grandkids yet either. We're in the smoke club. Gag. The thing's black. I don't want to inhale that noise. Hey, Sage. Welcome. How you doing today? We're out here. We had an impromptu fire startup. Well, we've been trying to get this bonfire going for a couple days, and then today, once they started moving and plowing it around, moving the branches, the coals underneath caught up. And away she went again. Oh wow, Judy. Oh, nice family. Oh, the day I have grandkids, they are gonna be so dang spoiled rotten. Oh. Oh. Dogs. Yeah, Sage. You know, funny thing, I swore since I was a little girl I was not gonna have kids. That I was only gonna have pets for my babies, little fur babies. And then Jojo came along. Joseph. 5 forms of birth control. I would say he was meant to be here. Yeah, that's the grandparents' job, right? You spoil them rotten and send them back home to the parents. I'll never forget the day my mom showed up with our son. Oh, geez, he was like 6. And he had a giant Mountain Dew in his hand and a bag of, what was it, Reese's Pieces or something. And I was like, what have you done? And she's just smiling. Gotta go. Yeah, thanks, Mom. That kid was climbing the walls. The look on her face was just pure ornery. Like, she was so proud of herself, too. Plotting the demise of the fire. Oh, right? Yeah, that's what's nice about being far removed from anyone. You can do stupid stuff like this. Oh, look at that beautiful glow. Over here to the left. Beautiful.
Hot.
Yeah. I almost think we could just step into that first.
Big yawn. One time in the country during New Year's Eve, the firework went off under the carport. I was, oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. I bet that was exciting. Did you dance? Did you do the hot pepper dance? Okay, let's go poke the fire again, you guys. Let's get up here. Poke it. Poke the fire. He's gonna poke. Hey.
We'll get a good poker.
Oh, I got one. Are you out of here, 7 girls? Take care. Build a little snowman. You can do that. You can do that. Let's go build a snowman. I want to build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Let's see here. Yeah. Big families are awesome. For that. Okay, we're gonna try and do this one-handed snowman building. Gotta get your baseball. That's really. Right? Yeah, let's head out that way. Get some snowman material. Joe, can you come give me a hand up, please? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Stick.
I gotten down and I couldn't get back up. Tubers and splitters.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go poke the fire some more.
Can I use my pokey?
I might have to. Well, you got a walking stick. I'll find something. There's plenty of sticks over there that aren't burning. I'm sure I can find one.
Oh, sorry. Huh. A good spot to roll out a snowman. Yeah, still a little too dry. Not quite moisted enough. Bummer. Ooh, yum. That sounds good. Some smoked meat. If I get any closer to the fire, I'm going to be smoked meat. I'm going to be a cured ham. Here, try this one, Joe. This is a good poker.
Ah, all right. Whoops.
Let's go pokey. Poke. Shimmy. I almost slipped and fell. Holy shizy. That sounds like it's taking off over there.
Kind of looks like it is too.
I'm just gonna back up a little bit because that thing sounds like it's taking off now. Z, hey, what's up, my guy? Oh wow, Sharon. It's a loud owl, huh? She's getting hot. Third time's a charm. Sage.
Looking on the other side over there, Dad.
Well, we're getting a little fire going.
There's Joseph. Tending the fire. Those coals. Man, we could make some yummy in there. Put some fish in there. Some taters. Ah.
A little intensity over there.
Oh, are you in Colorado, Sage? No, jeez. Last night the owls were out here, and by the time I got out, they shut their faces up.
It looks like we're melting some of the snow out of it, though.
Man, that thing's rowdy sounding, huh? Yeah, heat wave. Burning in my heat wave. Here, let's get a little closer. Look at this little dangler. Just dangling out here. Hey, dude. You're not part of the fire. Get down into the hole. In the hole. It's not listening. Let me hold my stick, little tree. Let's throw some of this stuff into the fire. Ah! Jump! No!
Careful walking over here. There's still,
right on, Daniel.
still hot stuff in the ground around here.
Yeah, I've been trying to be careful so I don't melt my new little babies. Be hot stepping. Here comes a hot stepper. Snow. Step away because it's starting to heat her up. Daniela! Welcome!
Hi, Daniela.
Well, it's doing something over there.
Something's happening.
They got branches in their knickers, Daniela!
Yeah. Gonna need a leaf blower to get them all out of my knickers.
Look at this baby go.
Hey, I can actually see it through the pile.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we've got some wind from this direction now.
Oh, okay, Sharon Guy, Sage is your daughter. Well, welcome. Oh, geez. Run! Run, David, the better run! Save yourself! Save yourself! Oh, good.
That nasty branch.
This side to look at over here right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your work?
Yeah. Ooh! Fire! 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 Whoa!
Good over here.
Oh, Dad's getting a good view up
Somewhere
there.
with this.
Oh. So this is all, for some of you that weren't here just a bit ago, this is all part of preventative maintenance. Because there's so many dead spruce trees from the spruce bark beetles that if we do not clear them out, they are a major fire hazard.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Yeah.
So we're not just burning stuff to be burning stuff.
Actually, you need though.
It's serving a purpose. There you go. Yeah, it's starting to take off. Can you hear it? Yes, Sage. Letting down that hill. Straight down. I did it in a kayak once. I shouldn't say once. I've done it more than once in a kayak. So much fun. So much fun.
Fire, like,
Deadly,
you cannot
but
get
fun.
this thing to go. And he's like, huh, must be a skill issue. Space launcher,
Oh, okay.
covered in soot.
Jake was over there putting snow on his face, and I was just trying to figure out what he had going on over there. So you clean your face. You're an
Good for
Alaska
your
man.
beard.
Oh, right on.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Look at the sparkles.
And on this side though, for sure this time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sharon guy. That sage must be in Colorado.
Try ramming it before we jiggle it a little bit, see what happens.
Danielle, let's get a good laugh out of that. Oh. Hey, hand squatch here. Welcome.
Good intensity going on its own over here on the left.
Oh, my battery's at 20%.
Uh-oh.
What? Well, maybe we'll get Joe to bring us up to the hill. And we can watch from up there and harass Krusty.
Yeah, I could take you back up to the top of the hill and plug you in up there, I guess. Or I could bring down a battery pack or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do something. Let that thing go. See if I can tilt it just right.
Caught it.
See you later, Sharon. Have a good night. Bring it closer so you can hear it crackling. Even closer up. Yeah, now that's a fire, huh, Patrick?
We might have finally got it going.
Back up. Oh, geez, I'm getting hot. Holy ballers. Tweezers. Feels like it's gonna singe my eyebrows from way over here. It smells like spruce trees. Okay, I gotta move. Oh. Whew.
I don't know, man. It's raging pretty hard.
Ah, sucker. I think someone else is going live right now. I don't want to interrupt them. This fire's kicking off finally. So if you guys gotta skedaddle to someone else, it's totally fine. Totally fine. We'll be here stoking the fire. Look at that. I'm gonna lay down in the snow here. Take a nap. Nice and cozy. Oh wow, has it been going for 4 hours? Oh good lord, save my soul. Ugh. I'm sorry, tubers and flitters. Hey Kevin. Welcome. The cloud, you can't see the plane flying over. But they can see the fire. You can't see them, but they can see this. Yeah, I usually don't treat long like that, but yeah. The bonfire kicked off unexpectedly. Oh, now it's gonna burn, y'all. Now it's gonna burn. Ho, ho. Woo! Yeah! Oh shit! That's right. I'm sorry. Tubers and footers. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at that! Now that's the fire.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah!
Woo! Trying to get it all in. Oh, jeez.
Woo! It's on fire now! Ah.
Are you guys happy with it?
I think we finally got it.
Woohoo!
Finally, we reached critical mass.
Awesome, good job. Well done, my love. You guys want to get closer again? Let's go. Let's go. Sneaking, sneaking. Right, Claude? I know, we were all so bummed out when it started kicking off in the daylight. We were like, this sucks! This sucks! No! It's supposed to wait till nighttime! Don't you know the rules of bonfire? I told you, this bonfire is having an identity crisis. So it's chucking. Oh, please. Okay, we gotta move right into this. Spark litter. We're standing where all the sparks are going. Not probably the brightest spot to stand. Yeah, it is really warm. See, it's starting to get mushy. Here comes the planes. Like, what? Fire? Fire. Let's see fire. Without Hershey's. You know something else that's really yummy? Is you could take chocolate chip cookies. Fire! And use that. And you put a marshmallow in between the cookies. Yummy in your chocolate. It's a schmookie. Not a s'more, it's a schmookie.
Oh, that's a million times better than a s'more. S'mores are something we should be telling our grandkids about. When you put a roasted marshmallow between a couple of chocolate chip cookies, it's all over. You're just gonna make graham crackers extinct. Like, once upon a time, we used to make these things called s'mores. They were terrible. And then we invented schmookies.
Instead of the graham cracker, you use a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, that's the best.
And it becomes a schmookie instead of a s'more.
Going a little bit.
It is.
I gotta get this thing plugged in.
We need a ride up.
Yeah, probably should.
You want to ride her up, Joe? Or you want to stay down here and keep piling stuff in, or?
I can keep piling whatever.
All right, I'll run it up. Okey-dokey.
All right, Captain Jake's gonna give us a ride up to the cabin. We'll watch the bonfires from up there.
Let me send the link to your live stream to my buddies. They'll probably get a kick out of it.
Oh yeah.
Y'all tube.
Unless you just want to run up and grab my battery packs, Joe.
Well, yeah, I could do that. I need some water anyways.
That way the
You
tubies
just
and...
gonna do that, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
See you, Sage. We're gonna stay down here. Joe's gonna run up and grab my battery pack. That way you guys can hang out by the fire stove. Oh, yeah, go enjoy your dinner. If we're still here, oh shoot, I think I just burnt my cheeks off. Oh, hey, hi, did you get it? See you, Sage. All right, Daniel, enjoy your dinner. Oh my God. And boy, enjoy your eyelashes melting off your face. Okay, let's move. The snowbank is calling my name. I really feel the need to lay in it. Ooh. Okay. Alright, take a rest right here in this. Oh, right here. Snowbank. Yeah. Shabama lama. Oh, isn't that cozy? He's laying in the snow. Nice. Just watching the fire. Hi, Toby the Pooty. You're just laying down in the snow. Burn, baby, burn. Boy, that center's red hot, huh? Yeah, it is soothing. Soothing on the soul. Y'all needed a good campfire. Hey, Jen. Yeah, good times. Good friends. Hang out by the fire. Yeah, going up to grab my battery pack. Apparently the stream's been going for over 4 hours. Nuts. Nutsoid. There you go. Yeah, that would be a good screensaver. Someone could catch a video of this and use it for an intro or an outro, I guess. I haven't done one of those. I don't know if I ever will. I'm just trying to document my world, my life. Oh, it's so peaceful. I just want to go poke it. Go poke the fire. Let's go poke the fire. Give her the butters. Yo, yo, yo. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Poke, poke, poke.
This side, man.
Warm.
Ooh, it's raging.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Oh, there goes my face. Oh, yeah. Burn. I was trying to look at a nice little snowbank to sit in. It keeps getting hotter and hotter, and I keep having to move. That's white hot in there. Yeah, it's a big fire to poke. Okay. I'm gonna have to move again. Come on. Come on. Okay. Whew. I heatered up over there. Watching the fire burn, 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 burn. They're gonna go down the hill. Yeah, that's gonna be really nice when it's down to coals. Oh, thank you, Joe.
I don't know if it's gonna work. I plugged it into a battery pack. I don't even know if it has charge in it.
Which pack do you know?
The pink one.
Oh, we need to do the other one. That one's dead.
They're both pink.
Oh, the really shiny one. Oh, yep, you're in the right one.
Okay. Couldn't find a shorter cord. Sorry.
All right. Oh, sorry.
How?
You
Oh,
just-
it's got a.
yeah, clip that on this. There you go. Oh. There we go. Now we got batteries.
Must have just got a whiff of the lake water melting. That was atrocious.
Smelled like pipe, did it?
Well, it smelled like something.
Grody.
Well, I lost my gloves along the way somewhere.
I think they're in the wheeler.
I didn't even walk over there.
Oh.
These are just took off up the hill. Probably on the ground.
We'll find them tomorrow.
This is my second pair today. They're sopping. I don't even think I could fight my hand back into them at this point in time.
Well, it's doing something finally.
Yeah, we burned through a big portion of it anyways.
Yeah. Come back tomorrow and pile the rest of it in the middle.
A few hours from now.
2 hours, yeah.
Maybe potentially 6 inches of snow on it by morning, or more, or less. Who knows?
Yeah, Dad's up there watching it from the living room.
Nah, he's watching the tablet.
He's watching the tablet. But yeah, you could see it up from the cabin. That's where we were. But you can't hear the crackling of the fire. bunny boots, though. Did you let your buddies know, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Sage.
I let them know. No promises that they'll join.
Hey, MPW. Sharon guy. Woohoo! We're still here by the fire. It's burning down significantly. Yeah. Significantly. Wheelie. So mesmerizing. Whoa, it's all over. Uh-oh, why is it giving me a low battery? Huh, for some reason it's not working. The chargers aren't working.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It does have a nice crackle pop going, doesn't it?
Yeah, duty, little crackly. The best part of the fire. Well, besides the warmth. Hi, Sharon guy. MPW. Thanks for joining the fire. What do you prefer, toast with cinnamon? Let's see, Sage asked, what do you prefer, toast with cinnamon and butter on it or toast with butter and jelly? Ooh, cinnamon.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, yummy.
None of the options listed, I know. And really, raspberry jam.
So peaceful. Now I need Dad out here telling his campfire stories.
Back in WW2, Nazis had us surrounded. Does that sound like a crusty story? We were out of ammo. Our knives were dull. Our pigs were even worn out. We were outnumbered 300 to 1.
Thanks for coming along, MPW.
That was when we got lucky and found some Nazi meth. They didn't stand a chance then. Like crazed animals. 10 of us burst out of that barn. Charged straight into nothing but a wall of lead. Didn't even faze us. Single-handedly whooped about 3,000 Nazis that day. Wore my fists right off my arms, beating them with my bloody stumps after a while. That was my best crusty story.
Yeah, you sounded just like my dad.
Except his stories are actually true. That was just total fiction. Well, I mean, except for the one part. That's up for everybody to guess which part's real.
There you go. Oh. I'm getting hungry. Quite the bonfire, tubers and footers.
Finally, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That represents a lot of work right there.
Yeah.
Burned a couple of calories making that pile.
At least 3 or 4. Maybe 1 or 2 more just trying to get it going.
Yeah.
But it finally mostly went.
Mostly.
Yeah, I should probably get up to the cabin.
All right.
Oh yeah, Land O'Lakes makes some good butter. Real butter. That was fancy.
It's hot over there.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. I don't know why.
Weird.
Weirdest thing.
Weird.
I'm gonna have to get closer and steam off. I'm soaked.
Sorry if I'm rocking the camera back and forth. I can't stand still. My back will crumble.
Oh, hey, Dad. Hey.
You can see through the bonfire now. I know. How about we do this? Tubers and footers. I'll rally up there. Ugh.
Ready for a ride up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we will set up a new live stream from up there. We can harass my dad. Custy. Alright, here you go, Joe. Here's a poker.
All right.
Have fun.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna poke the fire.
Stoking the poking the fire. Hi, tubers and footers. You ready to go for a rally?
Stay down and poke the fire, Joe? Yeah.
Side by side.
Okay.
Hi, tubers and footers. You can't see me, huh? See, it's dark out. It's getting dark fast. There's the fur. Sorry, I'm in super slow motion right now. But I refuse to give up. Right? Tubers and footers. Oh, good lord. Shamanamana. Okay. Let's shut the
Okay.
door.
Go.
We're good to go. It's snowing a little.
Oh, yeah. We're supposed to get some tonight.
Hey, hold on, tubers and footers.
All right. We'll see you a little later, Joe.
Thanks for coming along, tubers and footers.
Stay strapped or get clapped. See you guys.
Bye. See you soon.